Hey, listen, it's saying that she set him up. That's all I'm gonna say about this video. We're gonna get right into it. Look, if you're new here, all I ask is, bro, if you watch this through and you actually enjoy it, sub up and join us, and let's get into it.
Who's the guy in the blue hoodie? One more time. Be calm. Yeah. Who is he to the server?
Her boyfriend.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
What's going on?
Oh, wow.
We were sitting at the...
I'm not even gonna comment on it. Y'all saw what I saw. All I'm gonna say is, if somebody does this to you and your girl to the point where that is the outcome, she wasn't just scared. She was in fear for her life and felt emotions she never felt before. You gotta buy a pack of pit bulls and unleash them on whoever did this to you, bro. What am I getting myself into? Hold on. Wow.
When they attacked us.
We had a young man come in and literally just start jumping on him. Like,
Okay, where's this other?
And then the worker attacked me,
He
so
left.
she needs to be fired and sent to prison. I'm pregnant. She needs to go to the jail. I don't
Wow.
Let's go out here.
Haley, her name is Haley.
Fighting back there.
So they got jumped, right? Beat on by multiple people, and she's pregnant. Who jumped somebody at a public restaurant? So you work at this place. So what? If you have any type of problem with somebody, why would you do it at your workplace? Why would you call people to jump them at your workplace? Where you get what?
So you two, and then one of the workers that's still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take him out here.
She probably, I don't even know how much my hair she ripped out. Ooh.
Let's step out here.
Where's the just?
We'll take care of it.
The dude that works here.
We'll take care of it. Okay.
Everybody in here is silent now.
We'll take care of it.
Stop touching me. Get off me.
Well, then get out.
I'm not doing that. Nobody.
Calm the fuck down. No, absolutely not. No what? Don't. Okay, listen, I just got jumped on.
Okay, we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. Let us help you. Let us help you. Okay, we'll take. Are you the employee that was involved?
At a mall too. You are such, bro. If they think they're gonna get away with this, especially the person that works at this place, like it's either they've had problems for a long time, and as soon as this couple walked into the restaurant, it was kind of like, okay, on site, like let's go beat them up. It's either that or they're genuinely just stupid, because in a mall, you're getting caught 100%. Add the context that you have literally 30 people who witnessed the entire event, meaning y'all jumped them, and if y'all are in the wrong, which it seems like, you're getting cooked, especially if these people decide to press charges on you, bro. It's such a dumbass environment to fight somebody in. It's such a stupid place to, yeah.
Is she the one that was involved? Okay. All right, let me talk to her. What's her name? Kaylee.
Haley.
Okay.
It's always a Haley, bro.
Is there a spot you want me to talk to her? We're not in front of all your customers?
Yes.
Where you want to talk to? We're not in front of all your customers. We'll take care of it. Don't go out there.
Don't
Don't go out there.
Can you go behind the stand and your stuff's are all back there, please?
It's all right. That's all right. You want to talk here, or you want to talk somewhere where?
Probably somewhere.
Why, when you clear traffic?
Oh, she got beat up too, though. You see how red her face is? That's not just her skin, bro. That's she got her face pummeled as well. Which is surprising. I told y'all, bro. It's either like these girl fights, it's literally 98.9% hair pulling, and then it's 3 punches, bro. That's it. It's no more than 3 punches that will be landed the entire fight. Maybe a couple slaps here and there. So when you see somebody, like when you see one of these girls damaged, that actually means the other person, like the other female in this case, actually landed a punch, which is so surprising. Because the best way I can describe it, bro, is max speed but no damage. It's a whole lot going on, but not that much damage going on, bro.
To come inside because he hit a girl. She's right there and she's trying to help and he
hit her? Are you okay? How's her leg?
He did this, so I don't know if it was you or Haley.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
All right, so
I tried to break it up because his girl, I guess, was on
these
top
two
of
here. Yes. Let's start from there.
Yes.
So we're trying to catch up now. So these two here were in here eating.
Yes.
Okay, and then what happened?
And I don't know. I saw someone fighting.
So I was here the whole time. I saw.
All right, so she kind of came in after.
I was coming out the kitchen, so I don't know.
Okay, so he was there from the start.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So these two out here.
Those two young people were sitting there eating, and then
No issues?
No issues, perfectly fine. Some guy with a blue hoodie came in and just came in, started punching him, and then they just got out to the floor, and then we separated them. The other guy left, but then and then they started fighting over that.
Okay, so these two, someone just comes in.
See, that's the thing, though. We know off of the title, bro, that she, or at least I think a female in this place set them up. And off of this interaction, I'm assuming it's her because she got beat too, bro. So she was in the fight. So that person that randomly walked in and just started kamikazing into this couple, pummeling the face of the man and his girl, who's also pregnant, it's not no random man, bro. It's somebody that she probably called. Title literally says she set him up. So keep that in the back of y'all heads as we watch this. Because it's funny that they don't, maybe they'll mention it here, but they haven't said anything about her role at all. Let's see.
They start fighting. Do you have cameras?
Yeah, right there.
I'm seeing camera. Will it show this right here?
Yeah, that should aim right at what happened.
Okay, all right. So these two are fighting. You break it up. How do you get involved in it?
Because I tried to break it up. The girl was on top. The girl was just fighting back. So
the girl starts fighting the guy that came in, and then she starts pulling her off and starts fighting her.
So a third guy comes in, starts attacking her boyfriend. Then she jumps on the guy, trying to get him off.
Yeah, the girlfriend jumps off.
Okay, so these two are trying to defend themselves, right?
Fighting. Okay. Me and her started fist fighting.
Why'd you two start fighting?
Because I didn't initially start fighting. I tried to pull her off.
Right.
So then we just started fighting because she hit me.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna let. Yeah, I'm helping out. I'm not.
You're defending yourself. It's okay. It's okay. I'm with you. I get it. I'm just trying to understand how this all took place.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But I got punched because I was hitting his girlfriend back, apparently. So that's what this is.
He punched you?
Yes, he came up and punched me, and I was over there.
Okay.
Because she ran up on me from the back when I was running back in the kitchen.
So you guys got in a fight, and how did y'all?
Fight. We walked over there and punched her. Started hitting her.
Yeah.
Okay.
He punched me a few times.
So after the fact, they're broken up. She's now over there.
Yeah.
So and then he just runs back there into the kitchen and punches her.
Hold on, look at the stash on this dude, bro. We got Officer Luigi in the building. Look, right here. Damn, bro, turn your head right here. Look at the stash on him, bro.
So and then he just runs back there into the kitchen and punches her. Well, he needs to go. Do you want to pursue charges against him?
Absolutely.
Okay. But as for the female, do you think she could have been just confused with what was going on with you jumping on her?
I'm not doing nothing with her because I'll just fight her outside of this.
Well, let's not say that. Yeah, let's not say that. Let's not say. Do you know her? Do you know her? Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
That's trash. I'm not.
Do you know her?
No.
I know you're upset right now.
I don't know her.
Yeah. So you don't want to retaliate. That's there's no use to it. But he came back and followed you after you two were disengaged and attacked you.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Something just turned on, bro. Something just turned on in his head right here. You see, this little slick comment that she made, low-key just raised some red flags, bro. Because what amazes me, and this isn't to claim that all y'all, bro, none of us are, especially in the heat of a moment, you might say something that slips out, given you wouldn't be like this little thought setting people up to get jumped and beat on, right? So, but my point is, here's what I'm getting at. It amazes me that some individuals they just say shit. Like the other girl that was in the stalker video, literally telling the cops, I want her dead. Do you realize how crazy of a statement that is to say to a police officer, to say to one of these boys? This isn't that crazy, but it's still like, why would, out of everybody in this entire environment situation, right? You can say this to your coworker, or you can say it to somebody else, but to tell the cops, I'm gonna beat her, I'm willing to fight her after this or somewhere else, when you're trying to remove yourself from being the aggressor in any of this, right? You're trying to just play the role of somebody who try to break the fight up, but then the girl just turn around and start beating on you like she auto-locked on you as if she's a missile or some shit. My boy right here just turned on real quick. Pay attention to his body movement and his eyes, bro. He said that's trash. Hold on.
Yes, well, it was by that booth over there, so still in front of me.
Okay, all right. So you do wish to pursue charges at least against him?
Yes.
Do we know who this third guy is that just came running in here?
No idea.
No idea. It just went down so fast?
I guess I was coming out of the kitchen. I didn't even see it, so.
Are you a manager or something?
No, I'm a server.
Oh, okay. All right. And you were just trying to help the group break it up? Okay. Yeah. Kind of crazy, huh? Okay. All right.
Listen to me for a second. She can use one of my vests. I don't care. I have an extra vest. Yeah.
Are you on tape? Or you're just recording? You're not. You're not statement recording, right?
No.
Do you, ma'am? What's her name?
We're gonna get her a vest because she has sweatpants and that.
Yeah, sure.
So we're gonna get her a vest. Here's her name right here.
Do we even know who this other guy was?
Which one?
The one that came and attacked you first?
Yes, that's Sean Butler. SEANBUTLER.
Why would he attack your boyfriend?
Because they already don't like each other. But
Like I said, bro, it's one of his enemies. That makes sense because I told you it's either it was on site in terms of as soon as they see each other, they're gonna get into a fight because of previous issues, or it was something else. But hold on, where does she come into play though? Because she set him up with a man that hates him. How does she know the man that hates him?
Apparently it's okay. That means it's okay for him to run in and
No. We're not saying that.
No, not you guys. But that's going through his head, obviously.
We've got to find out about Sean and figure out what's going on with him as why he would attack you. And I understand that you had a server.
But everyone just over there thinks it's just so funny. Yeah, she's so funny.
It's not funny. Don't worry about them.
I am worried about them because obviously she's going to be online and shit and fucking face them to you with wet pants. Like, it's very funny.
Do y'all see what I mean? When I told you it is a scary reality we live in. Look, now it's to the point where people are, even she realizes that all these body cams are, bro, it's if you get into any type of like crazy situation, bro, understand that you might be getting vlogged. The cop that's walking up to you might be Logan Paul himself vlogging you and putting you on YouTube, bro. And I don't know how I feel about that. Privacy should be respected, but at the same time, we're getting these videos from it, so I don't know how to feel about it. Because, like, bro, in any type of scary or crazy situation, if the cops pull up, you gotta keep it in the back of your head that the body cams might put you on YouTube. It's a weird reality, bro. It really is, because some of this shit, like, should stay private. I don't know, bro. It's a crazy reality we live in, and it's so crazy to the point where she, in a situation like this, it comes to her mind, bro. She's thinking about it. She's like, these body cams, I see these on YouTube, man. You see me, I got beat up and my pants are wet, and I'm about to say, y'all heard what she said, bro. It's it's a weird and scary realization, bro, especially if you're in a situation like this to where, yeah, bro,
Be embarrassed about. You got attacked. You were doing nothing but eating lunch.
It is embarrassing.
Well, I understand it is, but I want you to feel that you don't have to be embarrassed because, okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. It's not your fault. Do you want to sit or?
I don't want to sit. I have kids on. I don't want to sit down. No.
With the pregnancy right now.
Fine. At the moment.
Do you want a hospital ambulance?
I don't want an ambulance. No.
always say no.
Just to check.
Hey, always say no. I don't care what it is, bro, unless you're literally dead, like just gone, or you're rich as shit and you got money for it. It's literally one of those two. Either you're dead, so I guess you just don't have an opinion, right? But if you got a shit ton of money, then yeah. But if you're anything else, always say no to the ambulance, bro. Because trust me, look, what's gonna happen is they're gonna take you in that little ambulance and drive you to the hospital, and then you're gonna be good, hopefully, if you're not cut in half or some shit. And a few weeks later, they're gonna send you this nice, cute little bill of $6, $7, $10, maybe even more, $1,000. Here you go, little bro, pay this. So unless you want that kind of bill, bro, I don't even know why they ask this question, bro. It's always gonna be no. Nope. Unless I'm dead, nope. Or I'm a billionaire, man, because
We just gotta do that.
I don't want to get an ambulance. I'm fine. Like,
Okay, well, you can reject that once again.
That's for us, since you do have a medical condition, just to make sure you're okay. I don't really don't care about any of this right now. I'll give that bathroom in there. Just shit to my face, and I don't go for that. Like, literally, you guys need to get her out. Why is she not being talked to?
I was just talking to her.
Okay, what did she say? Because what am I going to do with this?
Okay.
You want to cover yourself up, they can wipe it down. Okay?
I wasn't even talking. So good, so it's town.
Because she came at me and attacked
Okay,
me.
listen. So who's the dude in the blue hoodie?
Sean Butler, her boyfriend. That's her boyfriend. So don't let her tell you anything different, because that is her boyfriend. And when he came and f***ed my boyfriend, okay, yes, I retaliated.
Okay. So what the girl inside, what Haley was trying to tell us is that she got into this fight or this argument, with these couple, bro, and then her man randomly appeared like a Pokemon card, just spawned in and went in there and started beating on these two people, bro. And then she joined him. That just changed everything. This whole time I thought it was some random man or her friend how is she going to get out of this kind of lie though? Or this kind of fact that this is her man. It's not no random person.
Because we're sitting here eating, and he came up and punched him in the face and grabbed him by the neck. So yeah, I did. I retaliated and I started him as I should. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. She comes up out of nowhere and starts hitting me, brings me to the ground. I didn't even have any time to defend myself at all, and then she jumps me with some other girl.
Right. Hey, Greg. Hey, just put him in the car. Don't go anywhere. So I'm about to go anywhere though. Come here. No, he goes nowhere.
Yeah.
Who's the guy in the blue hoodie? One more time. Be calm. Yeah. Who is he to the server?
Her boyfriend.
Hey, this is the same cop that was turned on, bro. Like his mind turned on. All types of his eyes opened up real wide when he heard Haley say that she's willing to beat her up after this, which was a crazy statement. That's what gave her up. This is the same cop, bro. He knew something was going on. Now we know for sure it's a setup.
Trying to get his middle initial
I
and
don't
date of
even know
birth.
that because when she ran up on me and started attacking me, she goes, "Go ahead."
Why would he attack your boyfriend?
They don't get along, but that gives him zero reason for him to come into
No,
a
I understand
restaurant
that. No, I
we're-
understand that.
So,
Okay,
okay,
calm,
here.
calm,
Oh, wait,
calm,
the light just
calm,
went to my
calm.
brain. Obviously, the waitress saw us sitting there and called her boyfriend. Ding, duh, that makes sense. He
Why?
told her boyfriend to come in there and attack
So
her.
every time we go to talk to your boyfriend about it, he wants
he
he
gets
wants
like
to
that.
act all stupid,
He doesn't want you guys to know that he knows because he obviously wants to go and handle it himself. I'm not going
which
for
is
that.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm not going for that. No, he needs to. She especially needs to be in trouble.
Because she's not telling us that. And
course
then
she's not
of
gonna
course,
tell
now
us
listen,
that.
relax. So now all she's telling us, because he's not talking to us, is then he goes into the kitchen and gives her a right cross right to the freaking eye, and she's got a black
As
eye.
she should. I'm fucking man. She just
Right.
attacked me.
Right.
I don't see
So
what's wrong with that personally.
he goes into the bathroom or the kitchen after the fight's over.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm
The
not-
fight's completely over.
It was not over. It was not over. It was not completely over at all.
Because the bartender, who doesn't know you all from Adam, right,
Hello?
said the fight was over.
Let's be honest though, bro. If your girl who's pregnant got beat so bad that her pants, I mean, y'all see the state that she's in. Are you not gonna go in there and right hook the bit that did it? Let's be completely real and honest with ourselves, bro. Of course you will. If you say no, then you're just not you're weird. I don't know what to tell you. Who the hell is gonna sit there and watch their woman get beat up so bad to the point where this is the state that she's in? That's me saying it respectfully and, not explicit with it, but y'all see it. Who's gonna sit there, take that, and not retaliate a bit? You have to be a coward to not do something about it. So yeah, of course he's in the right for going in there and cross hooking her in a job for doing this, bro. I'd expect nothing less. Let's be completely truthful.
What's going on is we just got attacked and Cody was attacking.
All right, so let me go
We
talk
got
to her.
attacked and we were eating.
So Miss Waitress needs to come outside.
Well, and then I asked him, I said, who is she? Because he's like, where's Sean Butler? And I said, well, who is the waitress to Sean Butler? And he goes, I don't know.
No, because like she said, he wants to handle it on his own.
And that's fine. They could fight on their own. But how's it going, guys? But she's saying, I don't know. He doesn't know the relationship between Sean Butler and her. So that we got to click. Hey, buddy. So yes, we need to find out. All right. So Kimberly's he's just running his mouth and not being cooperative and resistant. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we can't even sort anything out because he's all over the place. Not.
Yeah.
So they can at least pay those cops.
Yeah.
What do we want to do with her? Just at least have a preliminary, like what the
Yeah.
heck?
Say no. Now you're lying to us, so you're about to go to jail. All right. Where's the girl again? Yeah.
Haley? Yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
Haley, can we talk to you? You want to step out here and talk to her?
Yeah.
So we're not right here in the business? Hey, Haley. So this third person that was involved in this, who is that? Do we even know who that is?
No idea.
They
They came and questioned me about
That's such a crazy lie, bro. That is such a crazy. You have to be one dumbass individual to really sit there and expect people to not know that's your man, bro. And to lie about this, you could have lied about anything else, right? But the fact that this is somebody you're with and people know you're in a relationship with this person, and this person comes in and beats the shit out of these people, right? And then you say, I don't know who that is. That's literally the dumbest thing. That you have to have a brick as a brain, which she kind of does, bro. Shoot, I'm not even gonna say that, but my point is, out of all things she could be lying about, this is not one of them. You could have lied about anything else, right? But to say you don't even know who your own man is crazy. Knowing full well that these people know who he is, that the man of the girl who he was just talking to has problems with your man, meaning it's a stupid lie, and of course they're gonna figure out you're lying. Look at this dumbass. Haley is stupid.
Who's Sean?
That's my ex, but we haven't been together for a very long
That's
time.
evidently who it is.
Yes, that's what she's telling me, but that has nothing to do with me. I got punched.
So
you just said you don't know who he is, dumbass, and now you know who he is.
No, hang on. They say that's who it is.
Yes, of course this is.
We're gonna find out what video it is.
Yes, you can go ahead and find out.
Now you're telling us it's not him.
I don't know who it was. I'm telling you from the jump, I did not see who came in. I was coming out of the kitchen. I have no idea. I have nothing to do with that.
See how suspect that looks?
Yes, it does look so. I get it. I understand. But that has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do. That has nothing to do with me. I got punched. I was trying to break up a fight. I didn't hit anybody first. You can go ahead and look at the cameras.
Oh, I understand the whole hitting somebody first, but hitting somebody where they're down. Stuff like that.
I didn't hit anyone when they were down. Somebody hit me when I was down.
Yeah, so we're just trying to confirm because they're saying that that's
Where's your
Butler.
My phone? Right here?
Okay. Can you unlock it? Can I see who you called in the last hour?
Yeah. I called him.
Who would you call?
Okay, see, this is where she cooked herself. This is where she cooked herself. This is one of those things you kind of always want to say no. Unless you're like, you have proof of somebody doing shit to you. But in this case, she set him up. So she's about to tell on herself in 4K HD Ultra. Look at this.
Sean, Brooklyn, my dad, everybody. My niece.
Why'd you call Sean?
Because me and him,
This
we have a
dumbass.
phone call log every day. We talk every
This
day.
dumbass.
So did you call
But
him
he's
when
your ex, though. I thought he was your ex. Or is that like a different definition that I don't know of? Y'all just continue talking to your, like, what? I told you, she just cooked herself. This whole time, it would have just been words against words. But she literally just showed proof that she was talking to the man that attacked these people right before he did it. So she called Sean, which is her ex, the same dude that was beating on this pregnant woman and her man, who just randomly walked in there and kamikazed into them, right? She was on a call with him right before it happened. Mind y'all, this dumbass literally just told us with a straight face, a straight facial expression. She just said she doesn't know who he is. Does she think this officer is a retard, bro? Does she think he's dumb?
When they got here?
No, I didn't call him when they got here. I promise you I didn't.
See how suspect this looks?
Yeah, I understand that, but I didn't call. I didn't have them as my table.
I understand that, but you saw them come in.
No, I didn't see them come in.
Nah, bro, I think she was sleeping. That's what it was. She was taking a nap in the back. This bitch is so stupid, man. She's hurting my brain. What is she like? Okay, see, this is the thing, bro. I told y'all, I don't condone this. Like, I'm just breaking it down for y'all. If you look in situations like these, bro, the only two times where you can talk is if you are kind of like a pathological liar, bro. At least in terms of keeping yourself safe. Like if you're good at lying, or if you got a slick tongue. I guess both kind of mean the same thing. She has neither. She's just stupid. That's what it is. If you're stupid, shut the hell up and just shut up. Just shut up. She literally just told him, I don't know who that is. Wait, that's my ex. I don't know who. I don't talk to him anymore. But wait, look, I just called him right before it happened, but I don't know what it. Huh?
I wasn't even here when they got here.
Because, I mean, that honestly looks just like highly suspect.
I get it.
Say it how it is, bro. It looks like you set him up with your man to come beat him up, and y'all both jumped him. That's exactly what it looks like and sounds like. And you're over here sitting trying to lie and save your ass, but you're so bad at lying that everything you say just makes it sound worse. Like, for you, it makes you look even worse.
I don't have anything to do with that.
Highly suspect.
I get it.
So you got this thing right here, right? Mm-hmm. She's downloading she's downloading it now. So they're here. He's sitting here. Female sitting here. He comes in. Bam, they go at it.
Okay.
She jumps out. They're down on the ground.
Okay.
The waitress immediately comes out, joins in. That host, he's immediately pulling her apart. Okay. Manager comes out, begin to pull apart. The two males scoot this way and fighting. This little marquee is a little further over. I call it a marquee, A-frame thing, whatever, a little over. So it's hard to see. It's actually the host, the waitress, and the manager on the female, like trying to pull a bit. Now she's over here. The female's clearly away from everything. The female's like just sitting up.
Which
like,
female?
This female
okay.
is sitting up. And like she's done. She's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Homegirl, bam, kicked her right in the freaking snot. Bam, right in the either.
Whoa. Did he just say she kicked her in the stomach? Understand that woman's pregnant. Something needs to happen to her for doing that, bro. She did that shit on purpose. And the fact that they know each other and they got like personal beef with each other, she probably knew she was pregnant too. Out of the entire body, why did she kick her in the stomach? That bitch is evil. Haley is evil. Haley is evil, bro. And she deserved the right hook. Why would she? Hold on. He did not just say that. Listen to this, bro. Listen. Keep in mind, the woman he's talking about is literally pregnant.
Homegirl, bam, kicked her right in the freaking snot. Bam, right in the either chest or face. It's kind of hard to tell at this angle because of that ball, but she kicked her. And she wants to pursue charges.
Okay.
I hope the baby's okay. For real, bro. That is just something you gotta avoid at all costs, is getting your stomach kicked in when you're pregnant. Obviously. And if anything happens to that baby, guess who's gonna get in trouble for it? Her, for doing that. Haley's a dumbass, man.
Okay. So, yeah, because she's like, I don't want to pursue charges against her. She's like, I think it was just her defending, but now that makes sense.
Yeah, because she kicked her.
Yeah.
She kicked her, and that's when she chased her.
That's exactly what took place, because instinct then took over. And then she got up and went.
Yeah, and then they continued to fight in there, too.
Well,
according to her, they went in there and scrapped some more on the floor in the kitchen.
Well, yeah.
So is the boyfriend acting out of self-defense for his girlfriend?
That's what is he trying to separate them? That's what we need to figure out, because
yeah, that might have taken place. That's the bartender might be able to help you on that one.
Yeah.
The bartender might help you on that, because the bartender said he separated them in there.
See the bartender?
Yeah.
It's the bartender.
Oh, yeah.
Can you just quickly go over what you saw? I know you've already told your story a million times.
Well,
but
I know. I'm leaving the bar and walking back.
Man, look at the haircut on this dude, bro. Did he want like a treadmill made out of grass for a haircut? What did he go, bro? When he went to the barber, what did he ask for? Hey, mohawk, but like make it kind of like a treadmill, but instead of black, make it green so that way it looks like grass, and then roll a ball down my head. This haircut is atrocious.
Walking back, and then somebody said, call the cops. I'm like, so I look over, and there's two guys on the ground fighting. So I come over here, try to break them up. Customer, he just left. Me and him, like, got him out, broke him up, and then the one guy that you got detained walked over there. Well, I want to go back. So the girl jumps on the guy. Our server goes there, tries to break the girl off, and then the girl starts fighting the girl. And they break up.
And then this is where they are, right? Somewhere in this area.
The girl's right here, the guy's over there.
Okay.
And then the girl walks away. And then that one girl that she broke off him goes over, jumps, like, starts trying to fight her. So I break up them over here, then I go over there. But the one guy I broke up, the one guy I got detained, goes over there and starts hitting the server.
Are the girls still fighting?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think that he went over there to separate them?
No, he jumped on. He went, when I just started hitting.
Okay. So, okay.
Cole go.
They both go.
So they got broken up. The girl attacked the other girl behind her back.
Stand up for us, please. Put your hand on your back.
Would I be able to
Hold on. Y'all know I have to. I'm never wrong, bro. I am never wrong. Look at this. Hold on. Pay attention to her nose, y'all. This is how y'all know I'm the truth. I'm telling y'all. Look at her nose. Look. What is that? How many times do I have to be vindicated, bro? How many times? Look. To all the ladies, when I tell y'all, take this off. If you ever had it on, or if you ever thought, don't ever put it on. It will curse you. You will turn into one of these. This is what this is attached with. I don't care what nobody has to say, bro. These nose piercings really turn you into a little thought that's going to set people up to get jumped. Do you want to be associated with these people? Ugh.
Would I be able to put the rings in that?
And a neck tattoo. And okay, yeah, she's double trouble, bro. Haley did it. She did all that shit.
Yeah, we'll take that all off.
This is what I'm going to do, okay? Are you willing to give your rings to your manager? If you don't, it's fine.
Would I be able
They'll
to have my dad get him or something?
Probably not your dad, no.
Okay.
No. Well, they'll just do it when you get down to the jail, okay?
Okay.
So you're being arrested right now for battery.
Okay.
Okay. Like I explained to you, I think you have more involved in this than you actually want to.
It's fine.
Just tell. I mean, that right there says it all.
No. I was talking to him.
I'll go explain. I'll explain it to you in a second.
He asked if I was okay. So
Yeah, you're fine. This is all yours.
Yeah.
So listen. Come with me. We're gonna go to that car.
I know you called Sean. I know you knew who they were because you told your manager you couldn't wait on them.
I don't know
Listen
who
to
they
me.
are.
You know how I know that?
Haley,
You know
hang
how I
on.
know that? Because you told your manager you can't wait on them.
I had 2
Specifically.
tables.
That's not
I'll come to you in a second. I'll let you know what's going on. Just give me a second.
You said I can't wait on them people because I know them.
I never said that.
So
You know, it's crazy. This big ass officer would not know you called him if you didn't show him your phone. You literally called him, and you know that's going to show in your call logs. You didn't delete that real quick. I mean, I thought girls were good at these little slick stuff, right? You didn't even delete the call log. He knows you called him because why? You showed him your phone willingly. You could have said no. This is another case of self-cooking, bro.
and then miraculously Sean just shows up, knows exactly where they are, and starts his flight. Miraculously.
Okay.
Right? So, and then kicking somebody while they're down? No.
Yeah,
Right.
well, at that point where we were just fighting, all I was seeing was red. I didn't know. So.
Do you have anything on you that we need to... Can you send Beatrice out here so I can get her searched?
And yeah, let me know what y'all think about this, bro. Look, I really do, like, genuinely, like, for real, bro. I hope the baby is good and nothing happens to her because, I mean, she didn't have a stomach on her, meaning she's early in pregnancy, and that is the most crucial time period, bro. Where you obviously want to avoid getting hit in your stomach, right? I mean, that's so obvious to point out. So I do hope the baby is, and she better hope the baby is good, bro. Because if anything happens, shit, they can blame it on her because she chose to kick her on the stomach while she was down. Now, I don't know if that was intentional, or if she just was hitting her and it happened to be her stomach. Regardless, it's a crazy, it's just crazy. Get in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this, and I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. Yeah.